So, has anyone got any questions before we move on to the next class? Yeah. Oh, go on.
Yeah, what's this template thing? Do you create it in Google?
On Google, go to the 3 double dots at the bottom.
Yeah.
You click canned responses, and then it's create template. And there you can create hundreds of templates for. I don't recommend having too many though; it'll get confusing.
It's about high res versus low res. Obviously, you can attach images, but depending on like someone's internet speed, how would you? If you wanted a hyperlink per se to like a nice, crisp, high res image, does it really matter?
Put it in your Google Drive.
Yeah.
Just have a done. I wouldn't bother, say, uploading it to a cloud storage service and then just sending them the hyperlink. I would just send them the link to your Google Drive with your high-res images in.
Yeah.
Yeah, because then it doesn't take any of their bandwidth.
I just feel like, some images, like, you know, they're so good and they're so crisp that you don't want to like just drop them down. But when you're doing it on the phone,
You need both options though. You do need low res and high res. Otherwise, some things are just not going to work for some of your clients.
proposal is just about being quick and clean.
Yeah, for a PDF proposal, there's no point putting a 20 megabyte image into that. Well, yeah, put your low res image, put your link to your high res images in your proposal. Yeah, because then you've got the best of both worlds. They can see it straight away, and if they want your actual high quality images, they know where to find them. Yeah. Go on.
So I see you're using Gmail. When you reply to that, does that come up with your professional website info app?
Where's my mouse gone?
There it is.
There you go. That's what I use as a email template at the bottom.
No, well, I mean, when you reply to it, does it come up as your Gmail account, or does it come up as the...
What do you mean reply to it, sorry?
Does your email address say Josh Morris at certainty or joshmorris@gmail.com?
Oh no, I only use business email addresses. I don't have
So is that a separate...
It just goes
So
through.
you can link the most email account to...
So
Googling the Nazis.
Link it, don't you?
Yeah.
what, you link what?
Your personal email, if you get G Suite, you can switch to a professional email and you can link your personal email.
So yes, what you could do is get a G Suite for Business account and then have your old personal email address redirect to your new G Suite for Business account. But then when you send through that, it would all go to your new business email address, and when people reply to it, it would also come to your new business address.
Cool.
Yeah?
What's your business address that end up in your Gmail folder? Right?
Yes.
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 Yeah, okay, great.
I've got like 5 different business email addresses, so you're all confusing me now. But I have like a JDM Enterprises email address that they all go into as well. Go on.
For the travel
Guys, I can't hear.
charge between like 100 and 200 pound, I assume is that on top of your travel expenses?
Yes, yeah, that's on top of your travel expenses. Yeah, it's good as well to break down your cost a little bit into your price, your travel expenses, your travel days. If you break it down like that, it looks a bit more reasonable rather than saying, oh, it's $3,000. If you break it down into it's $1,000 for the show, it's 500 flights, it's 500 travel days. Unless you're traveling from really far away and really want the gig. If you're traveling, say, up to Durham from here and it's going to cost you 180 quid in fuel, maybe you add 80 quid of that into your fee to make your travel expenses appear lower, so then they're not that bothered about paying travel costs. A lot of clients really don't like paying travel costs. They see it as a huge waste of money. So just be aware of really high travel costs can put off a client. Because they're like, well, we'll get someone who's local who charges 200 quid more, who is 200 quid better. Go on.
So then would you assume that there's maybe a percentage price cap on how much you would charge for travel?
A percentage?
As in like, you know, if your total fee is that amount, but then it's
Yeah,
maybe-
I would probably say your total fee is £500. You probably wouldn't want your travel cost to go above 20% of that, like £100.
Right.
I think anything less than that, you don't have to like literally absorb the cost and make the loss. Just add it into your performance fee. Yeah. Just to hide the numbers a little bit there to make it look like a more reasonable sale to them. Any other questions? Go on.
You said about attaching obviously your stuff to PDF.
Mm-hmm.
Dave Knox said yesterday to attach it as a Word document. So they can. Are these separate things that you're sending? Is this
For a proposal.
and the promo? Are they all in one?
No, yes, different things. Different things entirely. He's talking about a key information document, which is what goes onto an agent's website. These are proposals that would go directly to a client. This is mostly direct sales stuff, by the way, guys. It's mostly direct clients. It's very rare that you would actually do a PDF proposal to an agent. Okay? Any other questions? Go on.
We're sort of related to with an agent, but with travel costs,
Mm-hmm.
would you do that, obviously if they're going to pay you what you said is like the fee you kind of want for things, and then obviously send you around the country, how would you then determine your travel costs for that?
Oh, what? How much to charge for your travel costs?
Yeah, I guess, like, because obviously you're not going to include that into your fee because they're going to just pay you the fee that you would normally.
Oh, if you're talking to an agent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So generally agents are accepting of high travel costs. It's end clients. The agent will do the hiding of those numbers.
I see. And so you just do it the actual amount it costs you to fuel, you don't take it as a
Yeah,
travel
say if you've got your flat fee that you always work for this agent,
Yeah.
then yes, your travel costs, they're fine to just show them as they are.
So, no, but my question is, are your travel costs literally the cost of fuel, or are you doing
No.
it like
No.
per mile?
No, I do price per mile. 35p a mile, I believe, at the minute.
But it should be, it should be
42 is for a 7.5 tonner, isn't it?
It should be 45. But
Yeah, I do it.
Yeah?
It's wear and tear of the vehicle as well.
I don't know. I very, very rarely charge travel whatsoever. Yeah. So apparently it's 45p a mile. Yeah? Is it 45p a mile?
Well, that's what it's going to be like tax-wise and including like wear and tear of the vehicles, some money towards like insurance, etc.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to charge it. That's
I will point this out, guys. Like, 45p a mile probably makes your journey to London about 110. Yeah. I'm just going to point out, if you charge 45p a mile, most agents will tell you to fuck off. Like, it's yes, that may be the standard that most businesses can apply, but most performers probably charge about 25p a mile. Between 25p probably covers your cost of fuel and no wear and tear, and most performers I work with probably charge about that. 53 quid. There and back.
Oh, no.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Go on.
So if you're going to call up an agent,
Yep.
how do you avoid the generic, hi, I'm a performer that you hear all the time? Obviously you can do that, but like, I can...
Sorry, guys.
mix it up for sure, but...
You've all had far too much coffee this morning. Well, we're running out of time already. We're already running behind now. So, last question. So, that was asking about how you contact a performer.
More the first line of...
Well, how you contact an agent, sorry, for the first time. We are going to talk about this a little bit later, but I always say go with an interest. So find an interesting angle to speak to them. Never just call them up and go, hi, I'm a new performer, work with me please. Call them up, say, hi, I saw this act, it's a LED sear wheel. It looks like it's the only one in the UK that's like that, you know, like it does pixel images and stuff. So go with an angle and then say, oh, I've actually got a normal sear wheel axe. Do you still sell normal sear wheel axe, or do you only sell pixel sear wheel axe now? And like you go through this weird angle with them to sort of jolt around the corner to them rather than just appear in front of them. Do your research on your agents. Like, do a lot of research on them before you speak to them. You want to know their dog, you want to know their kids' names. You go a little bit stalkery. Like, because having that interesting information, say if I know Gemma has a dog. If it's the first time I'm ever calling Gemma, I know Gemma's husband is Fish, I know she has a dog. So if I call her up, I can say, oh yeah, so I've just been walking the dog, I thought I'd give you a call. That's going to gear the conversation towards dogs. I know she's comfortable speaking about dogs because she has a dog. So I can then go through a more naturalistic route. It's a method in sales called forced naturalism or something like that. It's basically you force a natural conversation to happen sort of like synthetically.
What happens when she finds out that you lied to her and you don't have a dog?
I'm not saying lie to them. I'm saying if I'm actually
Lie, well, you said.
no, but I could be walking a dog.
Okay, so.
I'm not. Yes, have clarity. I'm not going to say I'm walking a dog because I don't have a dog. So, I'm just saying you can say you've got a kid and you know they've got a kid. You can say, oh, I'm just putting down little Bobby. Put him in your box while you do this phone call. And that's going to gear the conversation to, oh, how old is he? How's he doing? You know, you can gear the conversation towards that angle.
He also doesn't have kids.
That I know of.